Let's go.
Strong signal. Station.
We're rolling. We're gonna go in 7, 6, 5, 4,
Bringing you on the front line and beyond the headlines.
Beyond the headlines.
Outside the wire. Outside the wire.
What we still don't understand is why you Americans stopped the bombing of Hanoi. You had us on the ropes. If you had pressed us just a little harder, just for another day or two, we were ready to surrender. It was the same at the battles of Tet. You defeated us. We knew it, and we thought you knew it. But we were elated to notice your media was definitely helping us. They were causing more disruption in America than we could in the battlefields. We were ready to surrender. You had won. I'm constantly amazed by the naivete and narcissism of the Code Pink babes. It's almost like battered women syndrome. They keep believing in people who expect them to make the beds and cook the food, and if any protest station is issued, the response is a backhand to the face and a shove down the stairs. Many groups, both Republican and Democrat alike, have been burned by politicians who care about one thing and one thing only: getting reelected. Code Pink co-founder Medea Benjamin is surely not that stupid. Code Pink has been a consistent pest. They somehow get tickets for entry into high-profile government hearings with the sole purpose of disruption, while also promoting themselves. They believe their ideas are in line with the majority of Americans and say as much publicly. On one hand, they say they support the troops and hate the war. Yet they also protest with signs that call for the murder of American soldiers.
Well, we're not very effective because we haven't stopped the war in Iraq, and we haven't changed the kind of priorities that we wanted to change. So we feel extremely frustrated. And in fact, you can see through the history of Code Pink us getting more and more desperate. When somebody goes up to Condi Rice with their hands up, it's out of desperation, really. We worked hard. Many of us in Code Pink are not Republicans. Some are Democrats and many are not Democrats. I left the Democratic Party a long time ago. I was Green for quite a while, and now I feel partyless. I don't feel that any of the parties really represent me. And I feel nonpartisan in commitment to a lot of these issues. But we did work hard to change Congress and get people voted in who had a commitment to getting us out of Iraq. And then we feel betrayed by the very people that we have to put into office. And so when you feel like your representation is slipping away, you get a little, more dramatic in the ways that you confess that.
They are now seeking tax status so they can officially choose sides and campaign for specific candidates. They plan on gathering 180,000 supporters to rally for anti-war candidates at a time where the American people are not promoting war, but victory. Note to Ms. Benjamin, a victory will end the war. One question: are the phones going to ring off the hook for their support? Will Barack Obama or John Edwards want to be seen in public with women in pink t-shirts and tiaras chanting "No more war"? Is Barack Obama going to want to be seen with women who have no problem and no respect getting in your face if you cross them and squeal like pigs when being dragged off by the police? Condoleezza Rice had this "bitch, I'll knock you out" look on her face when a Code Pink type got in hers. Is John Edwards going to want to be seen around women who occupy offices and demand an audience with you so they can get in your face and tell you what you must and must not do? Sure, it's called democracy in action, but these women don't represent the majority of Americans. These are women who wasted years in the women's studies head mush and found no job prospects as a result. I mean, seriously, what kind of job can you get when you spend 4 years learning how to hate penises and the men they're attached to? Don't get me wrong, there are men who are involved with Code Pink. I don't understand what kind of men we're talking about. They're surrounded by angry women, can't be getting much, and what they do get, they're probably made to feel as though they've just committed a rape. How fulfilling can that be? So they move on from protest to protest, mooching off the like-minded, squatting in people's homes, eating someone else's food, and then going off to protest something they really have no say in changing and no respect from the other side. Code Pink is coming.
I want Barack Obama to be president in 2016. Barack Obama does not have the support network yet to get to be president. The Clintons have, he's smart, he's brilliant, but you cannot be president alone. Hillary Clinton, first of all, has Bill behind him, and Bill is every bit as black as Barack. He's probably gone with more black women than Barack. You read about the Clintons. When Clinton decided to run, Hillary set up a defense committee, and that's what they called it. And you know what it was? It was to go around and neutralize all the women that he'd ever been involved with. And she got her friends to be the defense committee to protect him from the attacks.